comfortably in Padmasana now, the lotus pose, with the spine upright, shoulders braced back. We slowly start withdrawing our minds with open eyes in Unmani, which means we are staring at a spot in front, but we are not judging that spot or whatever objects are there in that spot. So open eyes are not going to distract us just now. Unmani, mindless stare. And we slowly withdraw our minds to look at that vast infinite space in front of our closed eyes. To look at colors, shadowy movements, darkness or light. The mind's eye is at Chidakasha, not what all is in front of you. And we then slowly bring the mind's eye down from this vast infinite space to the vastness in the chest, the thoracic area, Hridayakash. Hriday is heart. Akash is this vast infinite space. In Unmani, they say the sense of sight makes almost 92% of the sanskaras of attachments and aversions, creating so much misery to the mind by what we see. I like this, I don't like this. I hate this, I can't stand this. Oh, this is so beautiful. Each one of these only because eyes are open. Let us try to work on the pleasantness or the unpleasantness sanskaras. And there we are looking with open eyes somewhere else, but with the mind's eye at the Hriday, at its Akash. And now we finally close our eyes from Unmani to continue being in Hridayakash. So now closed eyes are into Hridayakash. And now here comes the best part. We start inhaling fully in Khanda Pranayam, exhaling completely in Khanda Pranayam through this Hridayakash. What is Khanda Pranayam? We divide our inhalations into two parts. We divide our exhalations into two parts. Inhale, inhale, exhale, exhale. Inhale, inhale, exhale, exhale. All this through the rib cage, the thoracic area, and the lungs embedded in the rib cage. So we are still at Hridayakash, doing Khanda Pranayam. We are still at Hridayakash, doing Khanda Pranayam. Completely therapeutic, total pandemic pranayam. For those of us who joined this session a little later, we are currently seated comfortably in the lotus pose Padmasana with our spine erect, our shoulders tucked back. And with gently closed eyes, after having done Unmani, which was mindless eye open, We now gently close our eyes to do the Pandemic Pranayam, one of the Pandemic Pranayams called Khanda Pranayam, where the mind's eye and the awareness is on the chest and the thoracic area. And we are inhaling, exhale, exhale. Inhale, inhale, exhale, exhale. Inhale, inhale, exhale, exhale. Complete positivity, complete pandemic pranayam, completely addressing the lungs and the weaknesses associated post-COVID. Let's go for this Bhastrika via Khanda. Break up the Bhastrika into two parts, into Khandas, with a pause in between. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Don't use the arms, don't do anything. Just now, awareness is not anywhere else. If arms are used, then awareness will go there. Just now, awareness is only in one place, in the Hriday Akash. This is completely a therapeutic session. We are addressing asthma, bronchitis, post-tuberculosis, post-COVID, weakness associated with them, cardiovascular disorders. Between one breath and the other, they say, is life. And here every breath, whether sthul, which is aggressive, or whether sukshma, which is gentle, although these English words are not the best replacements and translations for the original words. We keep doing Bhastrika in Khanda without using the arms. Keep pausing in between if you wish, but definitely restart again. Last few Bhastrikas. Now starts the countdown. Last 21, count in descending order. As soon as you've reached one, discontinue the practice. To continue Khanda Pranayam in Pavana Muktasana, straighten the legs in front of you to address arthritis, rheumatism, joint pains, osteopenia, osteoporosis. Let's work on all our joints. Point and flex your toes, continue Khanda Pranayam. Restart Khanda Pranayam. Point and flex your feet. Ankle rotation. Reverse the ankle rotation. Knees lock, knees loose. We did Padanguli Naman, Shetu Naman, Shetu Chakra, reversing of Shetu Chakra, and Janu locks. Now we do Janu Chakra. Rotation clockwise, anti-clockwise. The other knee. And we do Titali Asana. So we do a namaste with our toes. We interlock fingers on top of the toes and we flap our knees. Discontinue and come into the Padmasana lotus pose once again. A tighter one this time. Interlock hands behind the head. Fingers are interlocked. And we do Khanda Pranayam now, elbow to knee. Seven more sets. 6 more. 5 more. Twist well. It's called parivritta. Twisting is called parivritta, the other side. Make sure you inhale, inhale, exhale, exhale, inhale, inhale, exhale, exhale, inhale, inhale, exhale, exhale. In Khanda Pranayam. Discontinue. Come back. With eyes closed, watch the breath. We now do Khechari Mudra, where the tongue rolls completely so that the base of the tongue is up, pressed on the hard palate. The tip of the tongue is all the way back. And in this Khechari Mudra, in the lotus pose Padmasana, we do Kapalbhatis. Pause, discontinue Kapalbhati, release the Khechari Mudra. Khechari Mudra again. The base of the tongue completely pressing up on the hard palate, the upper palate, and the tip going down all the way back to the small tongue. Release. Now 3 more sets on your own. 3 more sets on your own. Khechari Mudra, Kapalbhati, Khechari Mudra, Kapalbhati, Khechari Mudra, Kapalbhati. As soon as you finish the 3 sets, we will have finished 5 sets of Khechari Mudra along with Kapalbhati. We then go for the feather touch as soon as we end, with fingertips on our awesome faces, on the fascia of our skin. We start with feather touch, loving ourselves with complete abundance. And here, while we do feather touch on the skin with our 10 fingertips, we breathe in Ujjayi. Try to be the gentlest. It's with full love, with full abundance. Loving ourselves will help us love others. It's about that same fasten seat belt first or take the oxygen mask first in case of drop in cabin pressure, and then help someone else, a child in the lab or someone next to you. Let us first share that abundance with ourselves before we share it with others. Feather touch, a touch we've never given ourselves before. Eyelids, eye circles, under the eyes, cheeks, sides of the nose, eyebrows, forehead, temples, cheeks, jaws, chin, neck, lower neck, clavicles, sides at the carotid arteries, the entire fascia of the skin, the ears. Every pore needs to be touched upon. All this in Ujjayi, the throat breath. We want to feel this feather touch in Bhav Pranayam, in Bhav touch, even after we take the 10 fingertips off. The Ujjayi has to be intense and soundful. Someone sitting next to us has to be able to hear our Ujjayi, our throat breath, because it has innumerable benefits. Clears the mucus and the phlegm from the throat, beautifies our voice, reverses any fears that are associated with relationships, with finances, balances our thyroid secretions, activates that Vishuddhi Chakra, a vortex which we can't see, but which does a major job of balancing. of bringing ease from dis-ease and health from ill health. Ujjayi breath combined with feather touch. How can we ever stop giving our own selves abundance? And then let's go up on the head. Here a little more pressure in case we have hair. Mind cleansing Ujjayi. If we are bald, the gentle touch is good enough with the fingertips. But if there is more hair, more pressure. Less hair, scanty hair, less pressure. No hair, feather touch is good enough. So basically the pressure has to feel like feather touch. Mind cleansing. Invite all those negative thoughts and cleanse them off. All that we think when we open our eyes in the mornings, negativity, negativity, negativity. And see how gratitude surfaces automatically. Feather touch in mind cleansing along with Ujjayi helps us forgive. Forgive every weather condition. Forgive every object that was an obstruction. And to top them all, forgive every human. Every human. Mind cleansing, Ujjayi Pranayam. Just half a minute more. Go and reach out into those areas where we did not reach out. Reach out everywhere, behind, at the small brain, at the nape of the neck, at the temples, the scalp, the crown, the fontanel. Discontinue, Ujjayi, bring the hands down. Notice how you feel at this time in the entire area above the collarbones, above the shoulders. Pratikshan sajat, pratikshan tatast. Every moment aware, every moment equanimous. Notice how you feel at the neck, at the pores on the sides outside those carotid arteries, at the chin, jaws, cheeks. A great one for those who have skin disorders on the face, pigmentation, darkening of the skin, any skin diseases. And now we start with 55 Kapalabhati. Remember to count in a descending order. This is for memory. This is for Alzheimer's. This is for forgetfulness. This is for overcoming nervousness, for negativity. A descending order starting 55, 54, 53, 52, all Kapalbhatis. If you've lost count, start from 18, 1, 8. Exhale, fully remove all that deoxygenated air. Pull the abdomen in. We are working on acidity, gas, and constipation. We are working on increasing our Ayushya when we are doing Kapalabhati because our Ayushya is predetermined by the number of breaths we are going to take in this lifespan, not by the number of years we are going to live. But Kapalbhati is fast, so how will Ayushya increase? Because you will notice for the rest of the day after having done Kapalbhati, your breath slows down. And now start with 136. 136. Make sure you're sitting in a cross-legged position. Straight legs will not give you the best benefit in Kapalbhati, unless you have any acute knee conditions. And we go for it. 136, 135, 134, 133, 132, 131, 130, 129, 128. No shortcuts. You have to say the one. 127, 126, 125, 124, 123, 122, 121, 120. Stop at 76. If you've lost count, start from 97. Stop at 76.
Make it completely.
Discontinue at 76. And start from 238 to stop at 192. 238, 237, 236, 235. Stop at 192. Do say the 2 also in the digits, in the numbers. If you lost count, start from 204. Stop at 192. You're never going to forget anyone's name ever again. You're never going to forget why you switched on that mobile phone. You're never going to forget why you went to the kitchen or why you opened the fridge. You're never going to forget why you opened the door of the cupboard. You're never going to forget anything, especially names, especially things which you keep on saying, oh God, I forget. Stop at 192. And here comes the last set. Start your Kapalbhati at 330 and stop at 292. 330, 329, 328, 327, 326, 325, 324. Stop at 292. If you've lost count, 318. Till you reach 292. Stop at 292. For those who are done until 292, discontinue Kapalabhati. Notice how you feel at this time. Mind, body, breath, nasal passages, throat pit, lungs, abdomen, face, the pores on the face, head, scalp, the whole body, the whole body, the whole body. Let's get ready to end today's awesome session. Awesome not because of how I conducted it, but awesome because how each one of us feels. Awesome because how each one of us performed. Awesome because how each one of us feels. Preparing to be started for the day, for life's challenges, for those erratic breaths, for those attachments and aversions, for those commitments, for those fears, for those insecurities, for every bit that the rest of the day has to offer. Slowly open your eyes and rise. Thank you all. Hari Om Tat Sat.
Thank you, Bijal. It was a lovely session.
Thank you. Thank you, Bijal.